Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm Dr. Dennis Reynolds, Dean of the amazing Conrad and Hilton College of Hotel and Restaurant Management. It is a privilege and an honor to welcome you to the Fall 2020 graduation celebration for the Conrad and Hilton College of Hotel and Restaurant Management. On behalf of the administration, faculty, staff, and special guests of the Conrad Hilton College, I congratulate you and welcome you to today's celebration. Let us begin the celebration by first recognizing all the individuals who made this day come true for you. You didn't do this alone. First and foremost, I would like to recognize your parents, who are your biggest tireless supporters and passionate cheerleaders. I would like to recognize your grandparents, your brothers, your sisters, your children, your partners, and significant others, friends, and relatives. Next, I would like to recognize our amazing faculty of the college, who made this sure that you did not have too much fun to party, and behind the scenes supported you in everything you do. Graduates, I'd like to welcome you into the world's most prestigious society, the Society of Educated Men and Women. This is a great day for you, and you will get plenty of advice. So here are a few things from me to you. You did not arrive at this point at your career alone. There were family members who encouraged you, supported you, and in some ways motivated you. There were friends who helped you when you were trying to decide, do I stay home and study, or do I go out and party? Finally, there were those faculty who prompted you to be a little bit better, to rise to the occasion and do a little more. They did this not for recognition or glory, but because they care. And you probably had mentors from other parts of your life. These people shaped who you are today, and you will also be architects of who you are tomorrow. It is now your turn to support, guide, and yes, mentor those who follow in your footsteps. It is now time for you to make a difference for other people in your life. It is your chance to be the champions. One final note. With this privilege of college education comes responsibility. You are the future. You are future leaders of the global hospitality industry. And you will really blaze the trail for those who follow you. It is incumbent on you to make the world a better place. If you can't, who will? In your success and greatness lies the future of the university, this college, and the hospitality industry. To close, live your life with passion, integrity, and courage. When you were born, you cried and the world rejoiced. Live your life in such a manner that when you die, the world cries and you rejoice. Go Cougs! It is now my pleasure to introduce the ceremony's student speaker, Chelsea Lawson. Chelsea Lawson is a senior at the University of Houston, pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management, and as well as a minor in Finance at the Bauer College. Chelsea has been heavily involved in our campus and off-campus activities. She's had a diverse experience that includes working for Hyatt Hotels, Crystal Ballroom at Rice Hotel, Hershey Entertainment Resorts, Marriott International, and Morgan Chase Company. She's an active student leader at the University of Houston and has held many various positions. Currently, she is the president of the National Society of Minorities in Hospitality, Cougar Chapter. She's a member of the Epsilon Lambda Chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority and the 2019-2020 University of Houston Homecoming Queen. That part's important, and you'll see why in a minute. Chelsea has been recognized by global leading organizations such as the Executive Leadership Council, Hospitality Leaders Today, American Hotel and Lodging Association, and the Asian American Hotel Owners Association. Chelsea aspires to one day develop hotels across the U.S. and create a pathway for women to gain knowledge and ownership. Please welcome Chelsea Lawson.
Good morning, Cougs. We have finally made it. Congratulations to my fellow Fall 2020 graduates. I think we can all agree this journey hasn't been an easy one, especially this year. But we have persevered, and look at us now. We're graduates. Now, before we officially graduate virtually, I wanted to share with you lessons I've learned in college that I hope will help you in the future. Lesson number 1, when one door closes, find another entrance. I can vividly remember my college readiness counselor sharing with me information on the Conrad and Hilton College. Being that my first job in high school was in hospitality and I could see myself expanding on career opportunities in the industry, I was convinced that the Hilton College was where I needed to be. Motivated and excited, I applied to the University of Houston, thinking nothing could stop me. But life threw a curveball. I received a rejection letter from the admissions office. I was shocked, confused and heartbroken. I began to question everything and started to rethink my decision. However, I was convinced that the Hilton College was the school for me, and I was not going to let one door closing stop me from finding another way inside. I decided to petition the rejection letter and endured weeks of additional testing and essays until finally received an acceptance letter. That experience was the wake-up call I needed in order to hit the ground running with big goals and a determined mindset. I successfully completed my first year with a 4.0 GPA and began getting heavily involved with Hilton College and UH organizations. This leads me to my next lesson. Lesson number 2, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. During my first semester, I unintentionally walked through the organization fair held in the Hilton College student lobby. I was a pretty shy person when I entered college, so when I was approached by the officers from the National Society of Minorities in Hospitality Cougar chapter, I saw it as an opportunity to get out of my comfort zone and meet new people. As I began to learn more about their mission of the advancement, recruitment, and retention of minority students in hospitality, I instantly fell in love and joined. By my junior year, I became president of the Cougar chapter. NSMH provided me with many opportunities to get out of my comfort zone, including connecting with industry professionals, attending professional development workshops, and experiencing annual conferences. It was at my first NSMH conference in Chicago where I met one of my current mentors and the former assistant dean of the Hilton College, Miss Ashley Johnson, which leads me right to lesson number 3. Choose your board of directors wisely. Now, I'm not talking about the board of directors of a company, but rather the people who will provide guidance, mentorship, and support throughout your life. These are the people who are going to keep it 100% real with you, even if you don't want to hear the truth. Ms. Johnson expanded my mind on what I thought my life and career would look like in the hospitality industry. During my sophomore year, I was accepted into the professional organization she founded called HLT 100. It was at the summit that I met the Chief Global Operations Officer of Marriott International, Mr. Raymond Bennett. I was so nervous to speak to him, but like I mentioned, I had to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. So I gathered the courage to introduce myself and quickly learned lesson number 4. You never know where one conversation will lead you. Through my conversation with Mr. Bennett, I received an offer to intern as a global operations intern. The following summer, I worked on initiatives for the Marriott Bonvoy loyalty program, which impacted over 140 million loyalty members. It was incredible to apply the skills I learned from working in the industry and the information gained in class to make real-world business decisions. When I really reflected on this lesson, I found that many of the opportunities I experienced through my college career came from me building up the courage to have at least one conversation. Now my last lesson. Don't forget to live in the moment. When I was 3 years old, my father passed away from cardiomyopathy, and I learned at that moment that tomorrow is never promised to anyone. This year, with COVID-19 and the attention drawn towards systemic racism that many experience in America, I realize now more than ever that if we don't stop for a second to appreciate, embrace, and just be in the moment, our lives can quickly pass us by. Let's not forget to show gratitude for the blessings we have and the people who have helped us along the way. To my mother and my fellow graduates' parents, thank you for preparing us for this moment in our lives. Your sacrifices helped make today a reality. To my friends, I will always cherish the memories we've made at the Hilton College, like making broccoli chocolate chip cookies and Foods Too and being stunned at how good they tasted. To Dean Reynolds, Dr. Dawson, faculty, and staff, thank you for creating an environment rich in opportunity, while preparing us to excel and genuinely taking time to hear our thoughts and questions. To my fellow graduates, the world is ours. Let's always find another entrance when one door closes. Get comfortable with feeling uncomfortable. Wisely choose our own board of directors and never, ever take our lives or the lives of others for granted. And always remember to dream big. Let's go out there and show the world what Hilton College graduates can do. Go Cougs!
And now, finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. The presentation of our Fall 2020 degree candidates. I welcome our Associate Dean for Research and Graduate Studies, the amazing Dr. Ki-Jun Bak.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present the candidate who has fulfilled our requirements for Doctor of Philosophy in Hospitality Administration.
Marissa Ritter.
Here are the candidates who have satisfied the requirements for Master of Science in Hospitality Management.
Carmen Danielle Bowles, Kacholam Rahila Buba, Michelle H. Cow, Irina Kovalyova, Yangwei Feng, Darwin Huang, Natalia Carolina Llanos Lopez, Benjamin P. Love, Kayla McGee, Carlos Martinez, Nat Duc Nguyen, Courtney Smith, Matthew D. Zuniga.
I'm also pleased to present our candidates who have met the requirements for the Executive Master of Hospitality Management.
Martha E. Abiro, Corey Branham, Stephanie Castellanos, Emma Dahlia Krebs, Maria E. Espinal, Tanya G, Lou Jewell, Elizabeth A. Lever, Haley N. Lewis, Cody John Mannion, Hazel Morit, Aaliyah Newman, Ewan Min Pham, Rohit Radhakrishnan, Lena Vogt Talbot, Christopher Lawrence Williams, Vicky Wilridge, Celia Fang Yang.
I'd like to welcome from our partner institution, Dean and Chair Professor at the School of Hotel and Restaurant Management at Hong Kong Polytechnic University, Dr. Kei Chan, and the Executive Director at EHL, Dr. Inez Bilal.
For the MGH students who are here today, I'd like to offer my sincere congratulations to you for having come all the way to this end. Over these 3 semesters, you've been working very hard, discovering the new road from Europe to Asia to North America. And among yourselves, we've been working very hard in bonding together and also overcoming the challenges and crises you have encountered. Talking about challenges, this is the nature of our industry. In our industry, we always see some challenges or crises, but without exception, our industry always comes back even stronger after crisis. And I'm sure that you'll see even a stronger industry in the future. In fact, we begin to see some signs of recovery in China, and I'm sure the industry will come back normal in the foreseeable future. Again, I'd like to offer you congratulations for the job well done and having come together, having worked very hard to come to this end. Thank you, and I wish you the best.
Congratulations, everyone. What an achievement, what a journey. When we first designed the MGH, our purpose was to expose the learner to the specificities of managing in a global environment. Well, no one would have imagined that you would be so exposed as you have been in 2020 and 2019. You have been through political turmoil, sanitary crisis. You had to go to another destination, be one of the first to try online and hybrid, and then a lockdown in another destination. It was difficult to also reach the third one, but you've made it. You showed the two skills that today are being praised for survival and success into this crisis: resilience and the management of uncertainty. And I think you can check these two out of your list. You are confident, we are confident that you're gonna succeed in the future with these two key competencies. You are equipped, you have been faced with the management at the global level, first row. So all I have to say now is enjoy the rest of the ride, and please don't forget, in the midst of all this uncertainty, is that in doubt lies opportunities, in change lies innovation, and here is the opportunity for you to bring something new to the world that is changing and is going to hear about new ideas. So I really look forward to see you again and to hear about you from now and then. Take care and keep safe.
And our final group of graduate students are those candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for both the Master of Science in Global Hospitality Business and the Graduate Certificate in Global Hospitality Business.
Yitong Xiao. August Nicholas Cheminay. Madeline Yashi Shen. Shan Xian. Sit Delespe. Ji Gi. Shi Ho. Zhang Xuan Miao. Natafat Pulwaraluk. Sina Julia Ritter. Danielle Kim Rao. Puhyoki Sun. Shuyi Wang. Zhantao Wu. Shi Zhang.
From our partner institution, I welcome Associate Dean of the School of Hotel and Tourism Management at the Hong Kong Polytechnic University, Dr. Catherine Chung, to recognize the Spirit Award winners.
Thank you, Dean Reynolds. The Spirit Award was created to recognize the student whose contributions captures the spirit of the Master of Science in Global Hospitality Business program. This student should exhibit attributes such as being a positive and uplifting role model for fellow classmates, a confident leader who encourages team spirit and team building within the cohort, and most importantly, who has shown a great amount of perseverance progressing from one continent to the next while encouraging other classmates to do the same. This year has been unique and certainly challenging for not only the students, but also the hospitality industry facing the pandemic. This year's cohort has pivoted from Lausanne to Thailand, and half are completing the program remotely with the Hilton College this fall. As the cohort is split into two groups this year, the fall students choose one student they felt most deserving of this award. This particular person has shown compassion for her fellow classmates, passion for the industry, and most of all, she helped them transition to Thailand, her home country, and totally to help them feel comfortable and at home. At this time, I would like to recognize Nutapat Puraraluk as the recipient of the Fall 2020 Spirit Award.
Now I welcome the impressive Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, Dr. Mary Dawson, to recognize our outstanding undergraduate students.
I'm honored and delighted to recognize several groups of our best and brightest undergraduate students. The university recognizes students graduating with grade point academic honors. These honors are bestowed upon undergraduate students who have demonstrated consistent excellence in the performance in the classroom and in the laboratory. There are 3 levels of academic honors, and each of these is designated by a Latin phrase: cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. Today, 18 students are graduating cum laude with honors. 18 students are graduating magna cum laude with high honors, and 8 students are graduating summa cum laude with highest honors, an extraordinarily difficult rank to achieve. It's my pleasure to present these candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management.
Levi Alvarado, Joseph Aviega, Olivia M. Banos, Henegal Barbosa, Hayden Becker, Ana Carla Benitez Ibarra, cum laude, Jose Antonio Betancourt Rivera, Cindy E. Blanco, Barbara Renee Bryant, Annalisa Beth Carmona, cum laude, Elisa Abraham Carrion de la Rosa, magna cum laude, Shabao Shen, magna cum laude, Xiaming Shen, Camille C. Christian, Cassidy Clark, magna cum laude, Marcella Chiara Marie Daniels, Rodrigo de la Torre, Bennett Decker, cum laude, Maxine Annette Dickinson, Tao Lee Mendip, magna cum laude, Xiaoquin Ding, summa cum laude, Kathy H. Din, magna cum laude, Randy Renee Doss, Calvin Drennan, cum laude, Holly Lynn Duncan, summa cum laude, Carmen Marie Endlick, cum laude, Stephanie Michaela Escalante, America Janet Espinosa, magna cum laude, Destiny Espinosa, Nathan Mark Esselman, cum laude, Brian Estrada Sanabria, magna cum laude, Fernando Garcia, Joel Garner, Jalen Gutierrez, magna cum laude,
Lindsay Joyce Goodnight, Caleb Brian Hansen, Eden Josefina Hernandez, cum laude, Martin Eduardo Hernandez, cum laude, Andrew Philip Herrera, summa cum laude, Anthony Lee Hong, Courtney T. Huning, magna cum laude, Anne Huang Huynh, cum laude, Caitlin Michelle James,
Christina Adele Jefferson. Vanessa Johnson, magna cum laude. Chelsea Lawson, summa cum laude. David Attila Kazansi. Chao Shen Ku, summa cum laude. J. Michael Anthony Leal. Cody W. Ledsworth. Ashley Lindley, cum laude. Wael Kamil Mahmood, cum laude. Andrew Thomas Manino. Jessica Manzanares, magna cum laude. Chihao Mao, magna cum laude. Alyssa Rebecca Marks. Stephanie L. Maudsley. Matthew Ross McGuinness. Amanda Susan McLean. Bretley Irene Mole. Arish L. Momin, summa cum laude. Monica Fernanda Navarro Cavazos. Tukam Huen, cum laude. Alexandra S. O'Brien. Stephanie Ordonez. Eric Orozco. Rajan M. Patel, cum laude. Jordan Elizabeth Patino. Andrea Alejandra Barales. Brandy Patkowski. Joseph R. Pina. Xiao N. Pu, magna cum laude. Shannon Elizabeth Ralph. Elizabeth Ramirez. Jimmy Joshua Ramirez, cum laude. Yiyao Ran, cum laude. Stephanie Rauda. Karina Ayala Revuelta. Jacqueline Reyes. Rebecca L. Reynolds. Katie Jo Richardson. Darnell Emmanuel Rivers Hardware. Quintessa Marilyn Robinson. Russell Lawrence Rod. Lauren R. Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Megan Renee Salazar. Sarah Adriana Salazar, summa cum laude. Annalise Michelle Settles. Mariella Silva. Sunny Joe Sparks. Anastasio Tapia, cum laude. Wayne V. Thompson, magna cum laude. Christine Gerard Tierra, cum laude. Samantha L. Tillman, cum laude. Dennis J. Torres. David Pham Tran. Hugh Trung Tran, magna cum laude. Got Tan Tran, summa cum laude. Marco A. Valdez. Ch Chelsea Renee Villers. Samantha Wu, summa cum laude. Na Xu, summa cum laude. Zhishan Yang, magna cum laude.
I'm now proud to welcome the president of the Conrad and Hilton College Alumni Association, Ms. Jessica Lewis, to speak.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. What a year. As president of the Hilton College Alumni Association, I can say on behalf of our alumni that we are thrilled to have you as part of our alumni family. You'll no longer be students of academia, you'll now be students of the real world experience. And in 2020, we all know it's an experience like no other. You've heard it 100 times already since the pandemic. These are unprecedented times. Our society is changing and evolving in a way we've never had to do before. It's real, it's scary, but it also provides such a rich groundwork for individuals who are really ready to fight and embrace the challenge of change. You're about to enter what is almost an entirely new workforce. Employees are stressed, unsure of the future, often looking backwards at how things used to be and waiting for things to return to normal. Well, this is normal now, and you are in a unique position to come into this workforce fresh and truly show value, adaptability, and creativity. I can tell you that it will be hard. As someone who spent months unemployed, unsure of where her career was going, and struggling to find purpose, I can personally relate to any fears you may have about the future. But I can also provide you with hope. Rest assured, companies are hiring. Maybe not in the traditional roles we've always expected, but in new roles. They're adapting and looking to create a workforce that fits those changes. Roles that focus on digital reach, virtual events, e-commerce, and hybrid positions combining multiple jobs in one. These existed before, but now more than ever, they're coming to the forefront. And for the workers who are still looking backwards into the past, these jobs will pass them by. So look forward. Look forward for ways to embrace change. Be willing to adapt and be flexible in your career paths. And don't be afraid to wander a little from your plans. You may end up finding a new and better path, learning new skills, or applying your expertise in a way that's unexpected. Hospitality is a resilient industry, and it encompasses so much more than hotels and restaurants. Hospitality is in healthcare, it's in education, retail, and finance, and sales. It's a background that is so transferable, and that's what makes our graduates valuable and successful assets to whichever company or field they land in. We bring that human connection, and now more than ever, that connection is needed. We are so proud of what you have accomplished, of the struggles you've already overcome, and we know that if any graduating class can make an impact in the workforce, it's you. Be fearless, be brave, and know that your Hilton College family will always be here cheering you on.
Degree candidates, we are so proud and really recognize your hard work and achievements today. On behalf of the university, I congratulate each of you on this momentous academic achievement, and I'm proud to welcome you to the Cougar Nation. Thank you for joining us today. Congratulations, class of 2020. And finally, go Cougs!
Congratulations to the fall class of 2020.